Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. AJ here with some more Fullmetal Alchemist today. Episode 39, Daydream. We got my cat Maisie there in the background. She was hanging around for my Vox Machina reaction. She's still here for Fullmetal. Isn't she so cute? I'm going to go ahead and get started with this in just a minute. What? Oh yeah, that's right, last episode. Also, apologize about the whole sound issue that happened with that one. I just edited that one today, and I know how that happened. I have to be more careful going forward with my sound mixing. Yeah, so last episode ended after Scar fought those two chimeras, one that went and the other one, and then it ended with Ed now running out of the exploding building and telling Kimberly it's all his fault that Scar has Winry now, but it all looked like a setup. So I imagine that they all came up with that plan together. I'll be shocked if that's something that Scar actually did himself, but I'm pretty sure Scar has made up his differences and stuff now, and I guess Ed and Al still don't like him. But I guess from last episode I was a bit confused why they were trying to fight him, because I know they want to work with Mei Chang and like learn like alchemy and stuff like that, but I thought they would know that by doing so that means that they would have to be at least on the same side, or if not neutral, with Scar, because Scar is with Mei Chang. Unless them acting hostile towards him was just like in case there was someone listening into their conversation, because they're supposed to be trying to capture Scar. So that might be the case. Either way, let's not spend too much more time chatting. Let's just get started with the episode. I can't wait to see what they're doing this time. It seemed pretty cliffhanger-y. Whoa! What? This sounds like a song I would listen to. Sounds very familiar. Never mind. Oh, I did a lot of double drop recordings, so that's why I was like, I feel like I've only watched the other intro 8 times. That was probably a regular amount. So maybe we're getting 5 in OPs in this show, because we're only on episode 39. We got a good 25 episodes to go. Oh boy. Oh, a pride fight. Should I not be looking at this? I feel like they're showing a lot here. Reminds me of like Naruto Shippuden when they just like show like a billion plot points in the OP. But no one told me not to watch the OPs, so I think I'm okay. What are you up to, Hohenheim? Oh, I like this atmosphere. I'm excited for this one.
Tell me something, Kimberly.
I've been pretty tired a lot of my previous episodes watching this, but I'm feeling good right now. Also because I've been drinking coffee. Oh, let's go. I am wired. I'm gonna drink coffee before all my episodes. I'm ready for this.
What are you doing? Stop!
Whoa, yeah, wait. He has Winry in his arms.
See Winry up there with him? I won't let you attack.
I mean, is Winry just pretending to be unconscious? Because she looks pretty unconscious, so maybe this is actually Scar's doing? I refuse to believe that, though. I feel like this is part of their plan. They're really selling it, though, if it's not part of their plan. If it is part of their plan. Oh, there we go, okay.
I'm every bit as angry as I sounded back there.
You have every right to pass judgment on me.
Winry understands these things.
You'll die if we don't bandage it.
Winry?
Quiet, Ed.
Teach Ed and Scar compassion.
Parents would have warned
Yeah,
you.
come on, guys. He is shook. He's like,
Dad saved his life before, after all. There has to be a reason for that.
Does that mean you're forgiving me?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't forgive your wanton murdering.
that is kind of touching, though, because, like, they died shortly after they bandaged Scar up and stuff, so him killing them means, like, if he dies now, that he just killed them for no reason. So Scar needs to make an impact before he dies. I'll talk more about it in the discussion.
And drag you down to the Rockbell family grave to pay your respects.
I think he'll go willingly at this point.
Earlier you said I was one of your people.
I mean, can't you tell from...
That's right.
You'll have to...
Ardish Valen on my grandfather's side. My objective is to work from the inside to change how the people of this country view the people of Ishval.
I don't think that greater task will be easy to accomplish.
Oh no, it won't be. Not at all.
Who knows how long it will take. But still, my mixed blood gives me a slight advantage at least. I'm an Ishvalan pebble tossed into
Mixed
the
blood.
ocean
He looks
of the
full
Western
Ishvalan.
military.
I just mean in the sense that, like, are people not aware that he's Ishvalan? Because I would look at me like he's Ishvalan
I am a festering
easily,
wound of hatred born of the great
even
Ishvalan war.
if the glasses are on his face.
I am thankful that there is someone like you out there.
Yeah, there's the dichotomy of Ishvalans and the way that they're handling the genocide. I like it.
Captured Scar.
One in
We're
anger,
in
one,
Area
well,
D.
one overtly
Inform Kimberly.
acting in revenge, and the one that's trying to change the system from the
Whatever
inside.
circumstance,
Tries to fuse a mystery in alchemy and Shingi's alchemy.
Oh, interesting.
Important parts are unreadable, written in ancient Ishvalan.
There's not a damn thing I want that guy's help with.
Oh, come on, Ed.
Just hand him over to Kimberly.
we know something's about to happen that will affect all of Amestris.
Yeah,
and
we need
its
Scar.
people.
Come on.
Some place to hide her where they can't touch her.
Let's do it. I like this plan.
Right, I almost forgot about these.
Yeah, I was like, oh, these guys.
Yes, sir.
They didn't even register to me at first.
Wait! You don't have to kill them!
I see no reason to let them live. Kill them.
I say kill
No!
them.
A life is a life!
Ugh.
What better reason do you need than that?
I hate being good.
Showing us mercy, how adorable. How can we go back to that?
Didn't they have human forms though? Can't you look human?
So you don't want to get your original bodies back then?
Of course we want our true bodies back!
There's your answer. I don't want to hear a bunch of fatalistic nonsense.
Aw, good job,
Why not
Al.
live and learn whether there's a chance of getting your bodies back.
How could you possibly know what we're going through?
Oh, I guess
Do we have of going back?
not. I always forget it isn't common knowledge that Al doesn't have a body.
Well, I'm going back. No matter how long it takes, I'm not giving up.
We can't complete a snowbound march.
Damn,
with
a
this
lot of stuff
equipment.
happened before that
No
explosion
chance
went
of
off.
reaching the
I guess is this entire episode gonna be like their plan?
So surely there's a tunnel that
I'm
can take us
surprised
beyond
that
the mountain.
they changed the OP for this episode,
I think.
because I feel like we're still in the same arc, but
Hey, give
that's
me some
fine.
credit. This is what I did for a living.
The tunnels come out past
I guess it's just gonna bleed right into the next arc, huh?
This is Kimberly we're dealing with. He's very
Yeah, I was gonna say, he is pretty good at reading
automatically
people.
Suspicious of whatever you tell him.
What do you think Kimberly would do if I was suddenly taken hostage by Scar?
I like that it was her idea, too.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
That's good.
Fullmetal
Yeah,
Alchemist.
can't they go back to those bodies? I'm so
You
confused.
want him to kidnap you?
Ed, you and the others tried desperately to stop him, or at least that's what you pretend to do. You understand?
Aw, so cool, this is her plan.
Have a choice, do I?
I might have to add Full Metal to my manga collection, which I only do for very few and select animes.
Your solemn word is a true Ishvalan.
Oh, he'll keep his word. Alright, this is a good plan. Good plan.
Cornered, and now he's taking her hostage because of you.
Oh, we still got a little bit of an episode to go. This is good. This is a good episode. I like it. Turns out some of my favorite episodes are the ones where they're just talking for 10 minutes.
Briggs is on the line for you.
Right, because they're currently being questioned, right?
Yes, Miles.
By Central Command.
What'd you say?
Are they taking Armstrong in? Or something like that?
So it's true then?
Yes.
Oh, but
do you know
Pride's
what
down
plans,
here.
Dr. Marco?
But if ultimate understanding can be reached,
It can't.
we still have a chance to be saved from ourselves. That's why I study alchemy.
Yep, this is it, all right.
I wish there was more good in the world.
Are you really that eager to get back to the old ball and chain? I'm sure you miss your daughter, but I doubt you miss your wife.
What about you? You were such a lousy drunk your own son couldn't stand to be around you for more
Man,
than
some
5
men just
minutes.
love to hate their wives,
Think
man.
you'll be able to face him now?
I was friends with some people like that before. They just like talk badly about their girlfriends behind their backs. I'm like, I can hang around y'all.
He'd be willing to sacrifice any number of our
Right. Are we gonna meet this emperor or whatever at some point?
A humane secret to immortality.
There's definitely not a humane secret immortality. There's no way.
I mean that General Armstrong's been summoned back to the Central Command Center.
Ah,
Troops
going back to
sent
Central
from
Command.
Central
All
have
right.
invading Briggs in force.
Oh,
There's no doubt they're acting on the Crimson
at least everyone will be
Alchemist's orders.
contained within
Back at
Central
the
then.
fort, I noticed
All of
him
our main
making rather
characters,
frequent phone calls.
for the most part.
This is bad.
Hiding her in the
I miss
elves will be
Mustang. I want to see
difficult.
Mustang again.
That storm won't freeze me to death.
I mean, yeah, it's a good point. Good strategy. But he's breathing heavily though, so like I don't understand his conditions. Like he appears to be cold, and he appears to have a certain amount of endurance.
I can't see anything at all.
I do wonder how that works with him. Damn. Why is he seeing this right now though? Not looking too good.
It's being rejected?
Oh no.
Does this mean my body is pulling on my soul?
Oh jeez.
Stop it! Snap out
He
of
needs
it!
to get his body back pronto.
Alphonse Elric.
Oh jeez, what are we doing here? Oh okay. Van Hohenheim. Von Hohenheim, sorry.
Sumi Curtis. She's a possibility.
Right? I thought she'd come back into play at some point.
That leaves one more.
I'm just gonna see what this new outro looks like. What is this? Where are we? Oh, it's just like a tunnel underneath Briggs. That was a very fun episode. I loved it. Maybe it's because I was more awake this time. I've been pretty sleepy the last few episodes, so maybe I will just try to be more well rested or drink coffee before watching an episode. What was I just talking about though? Yeah, I hope Al gets his body back sooner rather than later at this point. Oh god, the show's so good. So where do I want to go talk about first? So with Scar in particular, what I was saying was like the last act of service that Winry's parents did was pretty much save Scar from seemingly the brink of death, or at least they bandaged him up. So let's say if they didn't do that, then Scar would have died. So the fact that they died pretty much saving Scar, but then at the hands of Scar, that means Scar needs to do something, like story-wise too, but also for his own self. For his, I don't know. I was gonna say ego. No, I don't mean ego, but like he needs to do something to validate his existence, you know. But for the actual story, I think that does mean that Scar needs to do something like huge before dying. Otherwise, Winry's parents died for no reason. If Scar killed them and then Scar dies without doing anything great. So I'm looking forward to seeing that hopefully pan out. I like that Winry came up with the plan. That was very cool. Honestly, at times you can really tell that Fullmetal, I think, if I recall correctly, the manga was written by a woman, right? So it explains why it actually has like strong like female characters in the show. You know, because you watch Naruto and it's like, oh my god, it's been embarrassing sometimes with how some of them are written. But looking at you, Sakura. And hey, I like Sakura as a character, but she could have done way more. I like that Al brought up him wanting to get his body back and kind of like told those two guys to like shut up. You know, I was like, oh yeah, they could definitely get their bodies back too. Oh, and the way that episode just ended with Ed Al Hohenheim. It's hard not to call him father because he's Ed and Al's father, but Ed Al Hohenheim and Izumi being mentioned that they need one more. Now, I know I'm trying to like link those four characters if they've done something or they call, if there's something that links all four of them. I know at the very least Ed, Al, and Izumi they have seen the truth / have been to the truth / been through that portal or whatever, and that's what Father's trying to create, right? That's like what Gluttony's stomach was supposed to be, like his way of accessing the truth, or do they just call it the truth? I forget if there's like an official name for it, but that's what I'm going to call it for now, like that white space area that Father's trying to get to, or adjacent. That probably means that Van Hohenheim has also seen it / been there, or is linked to it in some way, so maybe they want to try to get somebody else to have that same experience / see it, because I guess they need 5 people to make up that, like, what was it, like a pentagon I think we saw, right? So I'm interested to see what Father's plans are with that. I miss Mustang, and Armstrong being sent to Central means that we'll get the Armstrong reunion, which will be, I'm sure, cool to see. I'm sure there'll be a lot of excitement on Louis Armstrong's side, not too much with General Armstrong. she'll probably be more stoic, I would imagine. But then Mustang and General Armstrong, I think, will be cool to see pair up. And I think she says something along the lines of like that she worked with Hawkeye before too. So I'm excited to see all these first time on-screen reunions with a lot of these characters. I hope we get more with Lust at some point, with her being the only absent homunculus at this point. Oh, and that's what I was saying. Not that in particular, but like with the manga. So I only own box sets of Naruto, Attack on Titan, Death Note, and Tokyo Ghoul. I think Death Note honestly just because it's a very small box set, so it was easy to get. But I try to be a little selective of what mangas I get because, well, I don't have that much space to work with, but also I try to reserve it for my more of my favorite animes, which honestly I was gonna say about Tokyo Ghoul. I'm surprised I got the box set for it, probably because, and apparently this is sacrilege to say with Tokyo Ghoul. I liked season 3 way more than the first 2 seasons. Season 1 was pretty good, but season 2 didn't care for. I still have to read the manga. I do own it though. Anyways, long tangent. But I do kind of now at this point want to read the creators and like initial story of the manga. I'm not sure how closely Brotherhood in particular follows it. I imagine they follow it pretty closely because I think the original Fullmetal didn't because it wasn't finished in time or whatever. But I probably will eventually get the box set for Fullmetal Alchemist. Actually, how long is it? How many volumes is Fullmetal Alchemist?
27 volumes. According.
Okay, 27. That's not too many. Imagine they probably put all 27 in the same box set then, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Ooh, very tempting. It's listed for $160. Very tempting. I'm gonna hold off on it, but I'm tempted. I'm too broke to be buying anything right now, so that's future me is concerned. Maybe once nursing school's over, I'll treat myself to that. All right, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. Oh, nice stretch. I think that's it for this episode. I'm not rushed to get to work today. I think that's why I did a lengthier discussion on this episode as well as my Vox Machina episode for this week. I'm going to try to record a bit earlier each morning. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll see you guys next week, okay, for another amazing episode of Fullmetal. I'm really digging where we are in the story right now. All right, have a good one. Bye.